Hello guys, in this video we will continue module 8, okay, thermodynamics. So this is the part 2. So let's proceed to conservation of mass and energy. Substances are composed of molecules. The total mass is the sum of the individual masses of all the molecules. Mass does not change with position, nor is it affected by pressure, temperature, or motion unless the velocity approaches the speed of light, or the Einstein's theory of relativity. So sabi, kung ang energy is nako-conserve, ang mass din. Mass can neither be created nor destroyed din. Conservation of mass. Kasi, di ba nga, conservation of mass and energy. So, kung ano yung pumasok, yun din yung lalabas na mass. Okay? So, area times velocity times the density of the fluid is equals to area, okay, sa times velocity ng after state times the density ng after state. So, conservation of energy naman is energy may be defined as the capacity to do work or to cause heat to flow, 'di ba? Ito yung kaninang video. So, first law of thermodynamics, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed. Okay. So, meron tayong different types and forms of energy. Meron tayong mechanical energy. When we say mechanical energy, it is a classification of energy. Ang form niya ay potential, kinetic, at saka work. Okay? Potential, kinetic, at saka work. Ang type niya, okay, ang potential energy, di ba, stored energy yan, at saka yung kinetic, stored energy. Ang work is flow or transition type. Ang heat naman, okay, heat, classification siya, ang form niya ay sensible heat saka latent heat. Parehas silang flow or transition. Chemical energy, molecular band, stored. Internal energy, molecular motion, stored din siya. Electrical current flow, transition. Nuclear energy, atomic band, stored. Okay? Ayan. Pag sinabi nating stored energy, ayan, stored energy, it is a property whereas transferred energy is not. Okay? Stored energy is a property. Okay? Transferred energy is not a property. Okay? So, potential energy, ito yung ano lang, kumbaga parang nandun lang sa object na yun. Ito yung parang potential pa lang eh. Potential to do work, okay? Energy possessed by a mass due to pull of gravity. Diba? Yung formula natin before is potential energy. Potential energy is equals to mgh. Okay, yan yun. And then, kinetic energy is due to motion or velocity. Sabi ko nga, kung ang potential ang nagde-define sa kanya is yung height niya or vertical distance, ang kinetic naman is the velocity or motion. So, ito yung 1/2 mv squared. Okay? Internal energy naman, the sum of the internal kinetic energy and internal potential energy is called the internal energy. Internal ha, which is energy stored within a body or substance by virtue of the activity and configuration of its molecules. Internal. So, per molecule to at saka atoms, yung vibration nila. So, kung ito yung internal kinetic energy, meron tayong translational kinetic, vibrational energy, saka rotational. Kung ito yung molecules niya, ang translational kinetic energy yung nagmo-move pa ganyan. Pa right or pa left. Pag vibration energy yung nagmo-move na ganyan, nagva-vibrate. Ang rotational energy, umiikot yung molecules niya. Ang internal potential energy naman is, ayan, ito, okay, ito yung potential energy, yung distance nilang dalawa. Okay? Yung ito, yung height nito at saka nito. So, sa rotational energy na kinetic, may dalawa yung rotational dun sa ano niya, ito sa molecule at saka dun sa mismong axis, okay, nung molecules. So, ang internal energy ay defined as U mcv delta T, okay, mcv delta T. So, per molecule to, ito yung energy ng molecules niya, okay. So, sa stored energy, di ba, sa states of matter, meron tayong solid, liquid, at gas. Okay? Sa solid, magkakadikit yung molecules. So, ang meron lang nito is vibration. Tama? Okay. Compare sa liquid na medyo loose, okay, so may translation na to, okay, nagaganya, may potential na din, ayan. So, kung ikukumpara sa solid, ang liquid ay mas mataas ang internal energy kasi mas gumagalaw yung molecules niya, lalo na sa gases. Kasi dahil hiwa-hiwalay, so mas mataas ang internal kinetic niya at internal potential, so mas mataas ang internal energy ng gases among the three, okay? So, ayan. So, stored energy ulit, phase change, ayan, di ba? From solid, okay. Pag from solid, and then, papasok ka ng energy, okay, papasukan siya ng energy or mag-apply tayo ng heat. So, papasok ang energy, heat, magme-melt siya ngayon, okay? Magiging liquid. Tapos, pasukan mo ulit ng energy, iinit ulit, magiging gas. Ito na yung vaporization. Melting, vaporization. Ngayon, ito namang gas, okay? Palabasin mo yung mainit. So, palamigin mo siya. So, lalabas si energy, magiging liquid siya. Okay? Yung liquid, pag pinalabas mo ulit ng energy, okay? Freezing na. So, mas malamig na siya, magiging solid. Okay? Ganun siya. Phase change. So, chemical energy is a type also of stored energy. A chemical reaction occurs when the molecules of a substance dissociate or combine with other molecules to form new substances. Ito yung sa chemistry natin is chemical equation, chemical formula. Ayan. So, pag meron tayong two types of chemical energy, pag exothermic, energy is released. Okay? Lumabas si energy. Pag endothermic, inabsorb. So, dito, plus energy, so inabsorb, electrolysis, endothermic to. Pag exothermic, okay, nirelease si energy, ayan o, nilabas, plus energy, combustion, exothermic. Okay? So, ganun siya. So, another type of stored energy is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy, sometimes called atomic energy, results from a change in the nucleus of the atom caused by nuclear reaction. Meron tayong two types of nuclear energy, fission saka fusion. Pag sinabi natin fission, nucleus breaks down into a number of smaller nuclei. Pag sinabi naman natin fusion, small nuclei is to form large nucleus. So, ang fission nagbe-breakdown, ang fusion is nagko-combine. Okay? So, tapos na tayo sa stored, punta tayo sa flow or transition energy. Ayan. Okay, ang stored energy ay property, ang transition energy is not. Okay, nagfo-flow siya. Okay, work is a transition energy. Work is equals to force times distance, diba? Okay, flow work naman is can be equated as P2, pressure 2 times volumetric flow rate minus P1 V1. Okay, ayan. Paki-memorize lang yung formula. Heat then is a form of energy that occurs only as a flow or transfer of energy as a result of temperature difference. So, sabi sa second law of thermodynamics, the direction of heat flow in a substance or across a single boundary of a system is always from the higher to the lower. So, from mainit to malamig. Okay? Ganon ang flow niya. Hindi pwedeng malamig to mainit. Mainit to malamig. So, kapag halimbawa meron kang kape, in-expose mo sa room temperature, lalamig siya. Okay? Hindi pwedeng uminit yung air na nakapalibot sa kanya. Ang mangyayari is, lalamig siya. Magre-release siya ng heat. Okay? So, ganun siya. Hindi pwedeng palamigin ng room temperature yung mainit. Okay? Or painitin niya lalo yung kape. Okay, ganun pala siya. Okay, so for example, ayan na, halimbawa meron kang kape dito, mainit, tapos room temperature yan. Okay, parating from mainit, lalabas yung energy. Ganyan, mainit, lalabas sa mas mababang temperature. Hindi pwede na from malamig, papainitin niya pa to lalo. No, it's not going to be like that. Okay, baliktad siya. Okay, so let's proceed. Meron tayong two types of heat, diba? Sensible heat, pag sinabi natin sensible heat, merong change in temperature. Pag latent heat, walang change ng temperature, pero meron ng change phase. Okay? Sensible heat, merong change in temp, pero walang change phase. Dito naman sa latent, may change phase pero walang change of temp. Okay? So, Example yan, halimbawa meron kang ice, okay? Meron kang ice. So, nagbago ka ng temperature from less than 0, naging equal to 0. So, nagmelt siya, okay? Pero wala siyang phase change, okay? I mean, sensible to, 'di ba? Bumaba ka ng temperature, so lumamig lang siya, naging from temperature na less than 0 naging 0. After nun, from T equals 0 so to T equals 0, walang change of temperature pero may change of phase from solid to liquid. Tapos, okay, between 0 to 100, liquid form pa din siya. From 0 to 100 to 100, liquid form. Sensible, nag-change lang ng temperature pero hindi nag-change phase. Latent heat, parehas ng temperature pero nag-vaporize, so naging gas, okay? And then sensible ulit, okay? So basta tandaan, kapag sensible, change ng temperature. Pag latent, phase ang nag-change, okay? From liquid to gas, gas to liquid, solid to liquid, ganyan. So ayan. So ito rin yung formula niya. May change temperature kapag Q naman latent, so M times latent heat of fusion. Pag vaporization naman is latent heat of vaporization, okay? So ito, meron tayong British thermal unit. 1 BTU is equivalent to is the amount of heat needed by a 1 pound mass of water to raise its temperature at 14.7 psi. Okay? Kilocalorie naman is the amount of heat needed by 1 kilogram of water to raise its temperature by 1 degree Celsius. Okay? Ayan. Meron tayong constant na LF or latent heat of fusion. 335 kJ per kilogram, 144 BTU per pound, 80 kilocalories per kilogram. Pag vaporization naman, ito yung nag-vaporize. 2257 kJ per kilogram. Ito ay water ha. 970.3 BTU per pound, 540 kilocal per kilogram. CP ng steam, 0.45 ng CP ng water. Okay? CP ng ice is 0.5 CP ng water. Okay? Ang CP ng water ay 1 BTU per pound R. Okay? Okay. Ayan. So, let's proceed. Flow transition energy, meron tayong sa heat ulit. Conduction, convection, at radiation. Pag sinabi natin conduction, ito yung merong contact, okay? May contact, halimbawa, meron ka ditong two bodies, A to B, okay? Nag-flow yung init, okay? So, conduction yan. Kapag convection naman, ito yung object mo and then nakapalibot siya ng fluid, okay? So, from solid to fluid, convection yan, okay? Kapag radiation naman is from the solar energy, okay? Radiation ng araw, okay? So, ayan. Ang Q is equals to negative KA dt over dx. Convection is Q is equals to HA and then temperature of solid surface minus temperature of fluid. Ayan. So, pag radiation naman, surface emissivity times the Stefan-Boltzmann, ito, times the area and then the temperature 1 and temperature 2. Okay? So, ayan. So, paki-memorize lang po yung formula kasi you need it. Ayan. Formula lang yan. And then, flow transition energy. Ayan, meron tayo tinatawag na enthalpy. Delta H equals to internal energy plus the work. Okay? Pag gas naman is MCP delta T. Okay? So, ayan. Sabi sa corollaries of the first law of thermodynamics, energy in is equals to energy out. Mass in is equals to mass out. Okay? So, kung ano yung pumasok, yun din po yung lalabas. Okay? Entropy, measure of disorder or chaos. Okay? Entropy. Ito yung movement, yung galaw. Okay? Yung galaw ng molecules. Ito yung entropy. Ang formula niya is ito. CV ln T2 over T1 plus R ln V2 over V1 or CP ln T2 over T1 minus R lone P2 over P1. Paki-memorize lang din yung formula. Specific heat, ayan ang specific heat. Equivalent sa, ayan, meron tayong Cp minus Cv is equals to R. Ang R is gas constant, okay? Ayan. So, universal constant, ayan. Specific heat. So, paki-memorize lang din po. And then, conversion of energies. Okay, paki-memorize yung conversion table. Okay, sample problem. Two gaseous streams enter a combining tube and leaves as a single mixture. This data apply at the entrance section. Okay, meron tayong ano. Okay. So, sa entrance, ito daw yung state niya. Ang area niya is 75 inches squared. Volume niya ay velocity niya is 500 feet per second. Ang specific volume is 10 feet cube per pound. Ang paglabas is 50 inches squared, 16.67 pound per second, and then density na 0.12. At exit, okay, sabi niya combining tube, so ang itsura niya is ganyan. Yan. Area 1, area 2, and then area 3. Okay. Sabi, find the speed V2 at section 2. Ito, section 2. Find the speed. Okay, ano daw yung V2? Okay, ayan. So, di ba meron tayong formula na rho 1A1V1 is equals to rho 2A2V2, di ba? So, meron din tayong mass 1 plus mass 2 is equals to mass 3. Okay. So, ang hinahanap is speed at V2. Ito. Okay. So, gawa tayo ng equation. Meron tayong density. Ang density ay reciprocal ng specific volume. So, 1 over rho, 1 over 10 feet cube per pound. And then, area na 75 inches squared. 75 inches squared times 12 squared. Okay, 1 feet squared. 12 squared inches squared. Ayan. And then, velocity na 500 feet per second. Okay. Plus area 2 rho, wala tayo, ay meron tayong rho 0.12 ano yan, 0.12 pound feet cube pound per feet cube. Okay, times A na 50 inches. Okay. 50 inches squared times 12 squared inches squared times 1 feet squared. Okay. And then meron tayong mass na 16.67 pound per second. Meron tayong mass na 16.67. Okay, ang kailangan natin dito kasi is yung sa state 2 is yung So, meron siyang mass na to. Kailangan natin is yung velocity, di ba? Okay. 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 Wait lang ah. Mass, 'di ba ang mass ay equivalent sa rho AV, 'di ba? So sa state 2 pala is may given na siya na mass. Okay, may given na siya 16.67. 16.67. Okay. That is pound per second. Okay, pound per second. Tapos times 0.12 rho pound per feet cube. A 50 inches squared over I times 144 inches squared. Okay, and then 1 feet squared, and then velocity makukuha na natin. So velocity ay equivalent sa 16.67 over 0.12, okay, times 50 over 144. So, ayan. Ang velocity natin is equivalent sa 400 feet per second. Okay? 400 feet per second. Ayan. Check natin kung tama. Ayan. Okay. So, okay na tayo dito. The flow and area at the exit section. The flow and area at the exit section. So, ito palitan na lang natin to ng 400. 400 feet. 400 feet per second is equals to rho okay, wala tayong rho, that is 1 over 7, meron tayong specific volume, feet per pound cube, feet cube per pound, sorry, rho, and then area na wala tayong area, meron lang tayo velocity. Okay, hinahanap yung area 3, and then velocity na, ano yung velocity natin? 350 feet cube pala to. Ano ba? 350 feet per second. Okay, mali yung inano natin dito na 400. Dapat ito ang ano natin ay yung 16.67 pound per second. Ayan. Okay, kasi ang rho AV ay mass. Okay, so ito is compute natin 1 over 10 times 75 over 144 times 500 equivalent sa 26.04166667 plus 16.67 is equals to 350 over 7, 50 A3. Okay, so ito ay equivalent sa 26.04166667 plus 16.67 over 50. Okay, 0.85. A3 is equals to 0.854 feet squared. Convert natin ng inches squared times 144 inches squared. Okay, so that is equivalent to 123 inches squared. Okay, so tama pa. Okay. Okay na rin to palang feet squared, 0.85. Ayan, wala yung calcul natin. Okay. So, flow. Okay, yung flow naman is, paano ba natin kukunin yung flow? Q, mass is equals to rho E V, diba? Okay. So, para makuha natin yung volume flow rate, Q is equals to AV lang. Okay. AV. Okay. So, ang area natin is 123 inches squared times velocity. Ay, sorry. Area natin is 0.8542 feet squared times velocity niya na ang velocity nito ay 350. Okay. 0.8542 times 350. Okay. That is equivalent sa 298. Okay. 298.97. Okay. Area and flow and area. Okay. Yung flow naman, i-times lang natin to ng density niya. Ang density niya is 1 over 7. 42.71. Okay. So, mass flow rate is 42.71 pound per second. Okay, so this is our answer for sample number 1. Okay, so let's proceed, okay, to pure substances. A substance that has a fixed chemical composition throughout, o yung tinatawag nila na pure, walang halo. Okay, yun yung tinatawag na pure substance. Okay? So, halimbawa, nitrogen lang. Kung air lang. Kapag mixture na siya, okay, magkaiba na yung composition niya. So, hindi na siya pure substance, diba? So, phase changes of process of pure substance. Meron tayong tinatawag na compressed liquid. Okay, at 180 m and 20 degrees Celsius. Pag saturated liquid naman, ready to vaporize na siya, or yung papunta ng gas. Okay? Okay, papunta na ng gas. Pag saturated liquid vapor, yung iba saturated vapor, yung iba liquid pa. Kapag saturated vapor, ito yung gas na siya at 100 degrees. Nag-phase change na siya. Pag superheated naman is yung nag-expand na yung vapor. Okay? Nag-expand na yung vapor. Ayan, as more heat is transferred, the temperature of the vapor starts to rise. Mas mataas na yung temperature pero vaporize siya. Okay? So, yan yung pinagkaiba. Ulit, kapag compressed liquid, mababa yung temperature niya. Okay? Liquid. Kapag saturated liquid, 100 degrees Celsius siya. Pero, hindi pa siya nagve-vaporize. Pa-vaporize pa lang. Kapag saturated liquid vapor mixture, pag mixture siya, yung iba nag-vapor na. Okay, yung iba liquid pa at 100 degrees. So, in the process siya ng phase change. Kapag saturated vapor na siya lahat at 100 degrees Celsius. Ngayon, pag pinainitan mo pa to, ito na yung stage 5, yung superheated vapor, tumataas yung temperature. Okay, so mag-e-expand yung gas. Yun yung superheated vapor. So, meron tayong tinatawag na ideal gas processes and second law of thermodynamics. Pag sinabi natin process, the path taken to change a property is known as a process. Yun ang process. So, from initial 1 or initial state na 1, mag-undergo siya ng process A, magiging 2, or process B, magiging 2, or process C, magiging 2. So, pag sinabi natin process, the path taken to change a property is known as a process. Okay? So, from property 1, magiging property 2 siya. Irreversibilities, pag sinabi natin external irreversibility, is some irreversibility irreversibility external to the system when the system is the working substance. Pag internal irreversibility naman is irreversibility caused by fluid friction within the system, or it is an internal event which is irreversible, such as the mixing or diffusion of two or more gases. So, irreversible, hindi na siya maibabalik, okay? The process is reversible only if both the system and surroundings can be returned to their initial state. So, irreversible, hindi na maibabalik sa dati, okay? So, pag reversible, kapag both the system and the surroundings can be returned to their initial state, a special case of internally reversible process in which the system undergoes reversible process but the surroundings does not. Okay, internal lang yung system ang nagre-reverse. Okay, meron tayong ideal gas processes. Ayan o, madami. Okay, so meron tayong tinatawag na isometric pag constant ang volume, isobaric pag constant ang pressure, isothermal pag constant ang temperature, isentropic pag constant ang entropy, special polytropic, ayan, kapag ang N natin is greater than 1 but less than K. Ayan. So, pag sinabi natin isometric process, tandaan that is constant volume. So, kung meron tayong PV, o kung makikita nyo from state 1 to state 2, hindi siya nagbago ng volume. So, meron pa rin siyang. Tapos, meron tayong tinatawag na work, steady flow. Ayan. So, kapag temperature, entropy, 1 to 2, bumaba yung entropy niya. Pag bumaba yung pressure niya, bababa din yung entropy. Okay? And then, bababa din pala yung entropy at saka temperature. Tama pala. Okay? Ito yung formula na kailangan nating tandaan. Okay? Dahil constant ang volume, wala na si volume, nag-cancel. Change of enthalpy is mcp T2 minus T1. Internal energy is mcv delta T. Okay? Pag isometric process, ang work niya is wala, kasi hindi nga nagbago yung volume. Okay? Ayan. Pag heat, mcv delta T. Change in entropy is mcv ln T2 over T1. So, guys, you just have to memorize all of these formulas. Okay? So, dito naman, pag isobaric pressure, nag-constant yung pressure niya sa PV diagram 1 to 2. So, nag-expand yung volume. And then, mapapansin nyo from 1 to 2, tataas ang temperature, tataas din ang entropy. You have to memorize these formulas. Ayan. And this one, sa isobaric. So, sa isobaric process, meron na tayong work non-flow. Okay, kasi hindi na constant yung volume. Pero ang steady flow, wala. Heat, mcp delta T. Ayan, entropy. Isothermal process, ayan, constant ang temperature. Ayan, constant ang temperature. Okay. So, eto, you have to memorize this one. Wala siyang internal energy kasi constant, at saka enthalpy kasi constant ang temperature. So, ang flow niya, ito ang formula. Steady flow, ito rin. Okay. Heat, ayan. And then, change in entropy. You just have to memorize all of these formulas. Pag isentropic naman, ayan. Okay. Isentropic, constant entropy. Memorize these formulas. Okay, guys. Memorize these formulas. And then, this one. Okay. Memorize all the formulas. Polytropic process, ayan din. Okay. So, you have to memorize this one. Ayan. And then, this one. Okay. So, that, kailangan nyo pong i-memorize all of these formulas. Please, pakitandaan. Okay. Pakitandaan yung formulas. And, that ends our lecture for part 2. Thank you very much for watching.